Hi everyone, good evening. I am coming to you from my bathroom tonight, and the main reason why is because I actually want to talk about one skincare product that I have been trying out for the past 8 weeks. And the reason why I'm doing it this evening, right before I hop into bed, is because I have been using this product only at night for at least 3 times a week. And the product that I'm actually going to be talking about is this Tree of Life Ageless Matryxil 3000 cream. So I have actually been very intrigued by the skincare product called Matryxil 3000. And the main reason why it took me so long to try this out is that my, nightly skincare regimen, the core products of that actually has a lot of AHAs in it. And if there's one thing that you cannot mix Matryxil 3000 with, is with products that have AHAs in it. So I just find it very timely that I ran out of my nightly skincare products. And the main reason why I wasn't able to restock with that is because my favorite brand, VMV, and that specific line in their product range, the Everything line, hasn't been produced in I think a year, mainly because the pandemic has really affected the production process. And I have been trying to stretch out those products, but eventually I ran out. And as soon as maybe I think 2 weeks after I've stopped using a lot of AHAs on my skin, that's when I actually started using the Matryxil 3000, because I just wanted to start with a clean slate. I was very scared of like cross reactions, things like that. And that's actually one of the main reasons why I don't have a lot of skincare, videos here on my blog, because it's very rare for me to play around with my skincare. And if there's anything with me, if I find something that works for me, I do not deviate from it, and I become I fall in love with it, and I use it on a regular basis. So anyway, so tonight I'm just going to talk about the things that I have enjoyed about using this Ageless Matryxil 3000 from Tree of Life Beauty. So first things first, the packaging comes in airless pump like this, and this is only 30 mils of product inside. Now this retails for $20.99. So I think it's quite affordable. Now I do not have any other Matryxil 3000 products in my head to compare this to. So if you guys have used other Matryxil 3000 products, please let me know which ones you like and the benefits that it has given you. So as you guys can see, the packaging here is in golden green, and I really like it because before their packaging came in silver and green. So this is like their vitamin C eye gel. So this is what I use in the morning, by the way. But I digress. So I prefer this packaging, by the way, because I think it just looks quite chic. So again, there's a pump, and I'm just gonna pump 2 pumps of the Ageless Matryxil cream here. And as you guys can see, it's white and it's not runny, and it looks like your regular moisturizer. So what I do is I just spread the product here on my fingers, and I massage it all over my face. Now I'm very careful around the eye area so that I don't get any product into my eyes, for possible irritation. And I just massage it until it gets absorbed into my skin. Again, I got maybe half a pump, and that is what I use here in my neck area. And I just spread it and massage it, and that's it. That's just basically it. So by the way, before I started doing this video, I just came out of the shower and I just used a cleanser, and my favorite cleanser to use is this Hydra Balance Cleansing Cream from VMV Hypoallergenics. This is formulated for combination skin. Now I am oily skin, but again, I've said it before, I prefer to use cleansing product formulated for combination skin, so that it doesn't really mattify my skin. Alright, so anyway, back to the Ageless Matryxil 3000 from Tree of Life Beauty. Now, as you guys have noticed, I didn't use any serum, I didn't use any essence, things like that before I applied this skincare product. And the main reason why is because my toner is the same toner that I use in the morning. Where is it? If I can find it. Here. So my toner is actually this VMV Hypoallergenics Super Skin 3 Monolaurin plus Mandelic Acid Toner. So if you guys are into skincare, you would know that Mandelic Acid is a type of AHA. And as I've said earlier in the video, you cannot use Matryxil 3000 with any AHA product. So that's the main reason why I didn't use any toner, I didn't use any serum, I didn't use any essence. I just went directly and used the Matryxil 3000 so that I will avoid having any reactions on my skin, may it be sensitivity or rashes or blemishes, or redness, because that's an indication that you have been over exfoliating your skin. Now, Matryxil 3000 has almost the same properties as AHAs, but because AHAs, they exfoliate your skin, right? While Matryxil 3000, even if they do not exfoliate your skin, they have ingredients here which actually promote cellular renewal of the skin, in a molecular level. So they almost work the same way, but the methods are different. I don't know if you guys can notice it here on my skin, but my skin is not overly glowy and dewy the same way you get as an effect when you are using AHAs or even retinol, because with those products, as soon as you apply it on your skin, you really start to glow because your skin has already started to exfoliate, the hyaluronic acid from your skin comes out so that it just continues to heal itself. So the Matryxil 3000, this is just how it looks. You can see there's a very little glow that you can see here. There's a little bit of tackiness, but it feels actually quite plump on the skin. And although I've been using this for the past 8 weeks, I have not really noticed a change in my skin, mainly because I don't have a lot of wrinkles here on my forehead. But if there's one thing that I have noticed is that there's a certain quality to my skin that I like, and I do see that, especially here in this part of my face, it looks smoother, because this is where I get my crow's feet, because of course it's already starting to come out now that I'm 40. So I have seen an improvement in this part, and I have also seen that it's just more hydrated and more plump, which I actually like, because sometimes if I use an eye cream and it has hexapeptides in it, which tightens that area, it actually sometimes looks dry. But with the Matryxil 3000, it looks very plump, and the wrinkles don't really look very apparent, if you know what I mean. The first time that I used it, I was actually developing a blemish here on my cheek. So that was around December 4th. And what I have noticed is that my blemish doesn't develop into its full state, so it doesn't become acne, it doesn't become a pimple. So I really love the anti-inflammatory properties of this product. And if there's one thing that I get on my skin, it's actually a lot of ingrown hairs because of my shaving. So as you guys can see, I have one blemish developing here and another here. So usually it feels painful already at this point, but so far with the anti-inflammatory properties of this, I don't feel that much pain. And basing on my previous experiences with this product this past few weeks, this will not develop into its full state, so I am not worried about this. And one other thing that I have also noticed with my skin after using this is that my pores here in my nose are actually smaller and tighter. That's one of the biggest surprises that I have seen with this product. And although I do have to say that in the mornings I use a salicylic acid toner also in this part, just to minimize, like, blackheads and of course the size of my pores. But it was after I have used this that my pore size in my nose has actually minimized. It didn't disappear, which I'm glad, because I don't want my pores to disappear from my skin, because my skin needs to actually breathe. So that's it. So those are the things that I have noticed in my skin instantly, like within the first 24 hours of using it. And I really was pleasantly surprised by it. And I was actually very glad that this cream actually worked for me. Now, the two main active ingredients in this product is actually called palmitoyl tripeptide 1 and palmitoyl tetrapeptide 7. So these are amino acids that really help to build it's part of the building blocks of protein that really help your skin to produce more collagen and also to reduce inflammation. So those are the two things that I know these two active ingredients do. So now I am not a biochemist and I am not a dermatologist, so I cannot really delve into the specifics of this. If you want, go check out Dr. Shireen Idris. She can give you the lowdown about these amazing ingredients in skincare. Okay, now the other active ingredient that I can see here is also called palmitoyl hexapeptide 12. So I think its popularity called palmitoyl oligopeptide. So again, it's part of the building blocks of protein that really help the skin to become its best. Now, just very briefly, the other ingredients that are listed that I can see here, which you may or may not like. So this has witch hazel extract. Now, this also has, one other thing, the cream actually has a minty scent to it, and I can see here on the ingredients list that there's actually peppermint oil in the ingredients, but it's actually listed down on the ingredients list. And you actually smell this on the first instance that you pump it out into your hand. Now, if you are someone who doesn't like the scent of peppermint, this might be a turn off for you. But I do have to say though that the scent doesn't really last long. And because of this peppermint oil and the ingredients, it actually feels cooling on the skin the first time you apply it. And I don't know if this has any benefits to it, because this has fragrance in it. So maybe that can also lead to some people reacting to it. But I have not reacted to it, which I'm so happy about. And I don't know if the peppermint oil in this ingredient is just is something that's creating a sensory experience on your skin. Maybe that's just signaling something in your brain that it's actually working, because you're feeling something going on. So you should know if you react to peppermint oil or not before you actually use this product, okay? And the other thing that I see here, so this has green tea extracts, so at least we have antioxidant care here, and also tetrahexyl decyl ascorbate, so it has a low dose of vitamin C on it as well. So those are most of the ingredients that I can see here on the packaging, because it's so small. And you can go to the Tree of Life website to see the full list of the ingredients on this if you want to check it out before you actually buy it. Now, although it's stated here in the directions that you can use this in the morning and in the evening, I prefer to use this only at night, because if I see anything that's labeled anti-aging, I would approach it with caution. And we all know by now that the sun degrades everything and makes certain reactions on the skin. So in the morning I would prefer to use something that doesn't have a lot of active ingredients, except for antioxidant care, things like that, just so that I feel secure that there's nothing chemically going on in my skin that would cause me to get irritated, and to have rashes, things like that. And also the main reason why I'm only using this at night and 3 times a week, it's because I'm actually training my head right now, because I'm actually hoping that VMV Hypoallergenics is going to restock their Re-Everything line soon, and I'm actually gonna alternate using this product with that product. So As I've said, I use this Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and the VMV Everything, like, their toner and their face cream. I'm gonna use that on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So that's the main reason why I have been creating this type of application method on my skin right now. So yeah, don't be scared when using a Matryxil 3000 product for the first time. Just approach it with caution and build up the intensity. So always start once a week first, and then build up to 2, then build up to 3, and then build up to, if you want to do it like, twice a day, every day, then do it. But just make sure that you do it slowly, okay, so that your skin can adapt to it, especially if you are someone who has not used a lot of anti-aging products ever before. So that's always the key, okay? And of course, if you are someone who has skin barrier issues, like, you have a lot of inflammation and redness, you find that there are just some products that are just way too much for you, I think this one is a good type of product to try, because it just really helps to bring down inflammation, and it really helps, like, boost collagen production, and it just keeps your skin moisturized. And I do have to say though that this product doesn't make my skin feel tight, but it feels very, very soft. It doesn't feel, because, like, sometimes if it feels tight and then after a few hours the tightness disappears. So it's not a prolonged type of a, like, effect. And also, if you are someone who has used, like, retinol before, but you found that retinol is just way too much for you, using Matryxil 3000 as an alternative is also a good idea, because it's not as reactive as retinol, wherein retinol sometimes can cause a lot of irritation, so which means that your skin can't tolerate it. So this is actually a good alternative. But one word of advice though, do not over apply this on your skin, because you can feel a burning sensation. I actually did that once, wherein I applied way too much in this area, and I woke up the next day and I felt I felt that my skin was a little bit raw. So you don't have to apply a lot of this to actually feel that it works, because it actually works. And for my skin type and for the real estate on my face, 2.5 pumps works for me. Oh, by the way, this Matryxil 3000 cream is actually good to pair with retinol. Now, in me saying that, I actually don't use this after I have applied retinol on my face, but I actually use Matryxil 3000 the night after I have used the retinol serum or cream on my skin. And the main reason why is because, for example, if I apply the retinol tonight, when I would wake up tomorrow, I would notice that my skin is quite red. Now, what I would do is that I would just do my regular morning routine, and in the evening I would apply this, and I would notice instantly that my skin actually the redness disappears, the inflammation, it calms down. And that's the main reason why I love using this cream. So again, in me talking about this right now, just approach your skincare regimen with caution, especially if you're using something new, or if you're using something that's very, very effective. And again, gauge the ingredients that you have in your current skincare line, and just make sure that they do not react with each other, but they would actually work well together. Now, I have heard Dr. Shireen Idris say that you can actually use retinols and Matryxil 3000, a lot of these peptide creams and AHAs, but you do not use them together, but you use them hours apart. So maybe if you want, you can use your AHAs and BHAs in the morning, and then you can use your retinols and your peptide creams in the evening. Just make sure that there's at least 6 or 8 hours gap in between, just so that you just avoid any cross reactions happening on your skin. And again, I'm very, very cautious, and I try to make sure that there's enough time that has passed between when I use these products that have different ingredients on it. Maybe at this point I'm gonna go hop into bed now, and then tomorrow I'm gonna come in and just do a check-in as soon as I wake up so that you guys can see the effect of this Matryxil 3000 cream on my skin after, like, 8 hours of sleep, or maybe 7, or even maybe 6, because I'm not too sure what time it is right now, because I've been blabbing and blabbing and blabbing here in my bathroom. All right, so I'm gonna see you guys later. Okay, bye, good night. Good morning. So I have just woken up. So this is how my skin looks like the morning after I have applied the Tree of Life Ageless Matryxil 3000 cream. And as you guys can see, my skin is not overly glowy, but you can see how plump it is and also how nicely moisturized it is. You can see like the very nice, glow on the skin, not excessively, but just well balanced. That's why I think you can also wear this under makeup before you put on your foundation, and I think it's just going to help your skin really become plump and moisturized, and also no inflammation. And the reason why I'm saying this is because, as you guys can see, I pointed out last night there was like some inflammation here that was happening from this ingrown hair that was going on, and as you can see, the redness is really toned down, and that also goes here for this blemish. So eventually they will subside fully, and I'm just so glad that they don't hurt anymore. And if there's anything that I don't want in my face, it's actually my beard, because I find shaving to be exhausting. All right, yeah, so that's it for this video. Again, if you have any more questions, please leave them down in the comments box and let's have a conversation about it. I'm gonna let you go now. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope that you're having a good day wherever you are. I need my coffee now, so bye.